Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Anton. I'm from FinanceNoobs.com, and this is our first podcast. This is basically gonna be an introduction of what our podcast is gonna be about, what our website's gonna be about. So, once again, my name is Anton, and our podcast is going to be speaking about banking, credit cards, and investing. And the number one thing that we're really going to try to get to is banking and credit. And so we could try to set you up to become financially independent. My whole website and my podcast, Twitter account, everything that we have, it's all about trying to get you to become financially independent. And we're not trying to get you to pay for it. There are many people that actually offer courses and all this other stuff. And I've thought about it. I could actually do it because the fact is that I believe I'm financially independent. And I do have a certain way of doing it that I know for sure that's going to get you to become that person. If you're younger and if you're 18, I could pretty much guarantee that you'll have a couple $1 million by the time you retire. If you just started in your 30s and your 40s and your 50s, that's perfectly fine, because I want to be able to create some type of passive income for you. No matter how young you are or how old you are, extra money always will help. And I don't know anybody who would disagree with that. So, let's talk a little bit of what we're going to be talking about on this podcast and what we're going to be talking about in general on our websites and everything else. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about banking. Banking, I'm going to try to teach you how to going to try to teach you how to make money off your bank. You should not be paying any fees. You should be actually getting a percentage back on all your purchases, like if it was a credit card. And you should also be making approximately 2% plus on your savings account at this moment. That should be automatic. If you're paying fees and you're not seeing a 1 to 3% interest rate on your accounts, then you are paying way too much, and this must change. The second thing that we're going to work on is our credit. Now, if you have poor credit, bad credit, I'm going to walk you through a whole bunch of steps to get you to good and excellent credit. Right now, if you go to my website, FinanceNoobs.com, there's a blog post right there on there that will actually show you the way to actually get from poor credit to good credit. Now, credit is very important. Credit will allow you to get an apartment, allow you to purchase a home with a good interest rate, allow you to get a good car loan with a great interest rate, allow you to get credit cards with great interest rates. It doesn't matter how poor your credit score is, we're going to make it either good or excellent within a year. Because I've already done this with a few of my friends, and the friends that actually have done everything that I asked them to, they actually have good and excellent credit. My last friend that actually did it, he had a credit score under 500, and now he basically has a credit score of 720. So credit's definitely what we're going to work on. We're going to work on credit cards. Basically, credit cards, you should not be paying any interest on any type of credit card. I don't care what it is. There's two different types of people. There are revolvers and non-revolvers. The people that are considered revolvers are the ones that like to have money on their credit cards and just pay installments. And those those people, I used to be one of them. We're going to teach you how to either get a 0% interest rate or to stop doing that in general, because I don't do that anymore. Basically, I use a credit card like if I was using a debit card, and I would like to teach you how to do that. I would like to teach you all the little tricks on to accelerating your credit to 800 if possible. We're going to work on that, okay? And then we're also going to be working on investments. Investments investments is amazing because it's so much easier now to invest than it was when I first started about 18 years ago. Investments, I have been rocking investments since I was 18 years old. This is 18 years. And I have more than quadruple my money. I have been rocking. I made so much money off the recession that was unbelievable. Because a lot of people did certain things when in the recession that they weren't supposed to. And I made tons of money. I'm going to teach you all these things. I want you to see my plan. And if you would like to adopt it, then go ahead and adopt it. But I guarantee if you adopt my plans, the way that I have it written out and the way that I'm going to have it written out, you will be financially independent. Because I want you to invest into the stock market. I want you to invest into debt. I want you to invest into real estate. I want you to invest maybe a CD, because you need some type of liquidity. And we're going to split all this money up just so you could have what I would call a pretty much safe investment. Because if one tanks, that's fine, because it will always come back within the next 5 to 10 years. Some people want to do short-term investments. I want to get into that. Some people want to do long-term. Some people want to know about retirement. Listen, we're going to get into everything as much as possible. But since this is our first podcast and this is my introduction, I'm just letting you know what we're going to be speaking about on our podcast. I really would like if you will engage with me also. Now, the way to engage with me, I'm still trying to learn the ropes, but the best way to engage with me is to actually leave comments on our YouTube channel, which is also Finance Noobs. Or you could actually send us an email at financenoobs@proton, PROTON, mail.ch. Or you can go straight to our website at financenoobs.com and send us a message saying, hey, I would like to talk about this on our podcast. Can you help me with this? What's your opinion about it? Okay? And our format for our podcast will be that I'm going to be speaking about a certain subject. After I start speaking about that certain subject, towards the end, maybe the last couple minutes, is going to be something called the last word. And I'm going to break down what we had spoken about real quick. And I'm going to start answering the questions that you have given me. The more that you guys engage, the better my podcast could be. Because to be honest with you, this is probably a pretty horrible podcast, right? I'm stuttering. I'm not trying to. I'm a little bit all over the place, but I'm gonna get much better. And I really would like if you guys engage. If there's something that you really don't like that I always do, tell me. I will try to change it if I can. If you would like me to talk about one certain subject a little bit more, let me know. I will help you out no matter what. This is all free, so you might as well take advantage of it. I'm not going to try to charge you anything. My friend who's a CFA, he will be able to help me to help you out also if I don't know there's a certain subject. So, thank you everybody for listening to my podcast. If you even got this far, you're a warrior. Wish I could give you a medal. I'm pretty sure that this is, I did sort of break down what we're going to get into. I would like if you guys engage with me in our future podcasts. If you don't know, we have a website, financenoobs.com. We have a newsletter also there that talks about the markets and talk about, credit or anything that I really wanted it to speak to you about that I probably haven't or I didn't post it on the website. That comes out every week. So every week you're gonna get a newsletter and a podcast on our website. We also have financenoobs.com. Actually, it's not .com, but we have Finance Noobs on Twitter. We're gonna have Finance Noobs on YouTube, where you most likely are listening to this right now. And yeah, I really would like for you guys to engage with me, or ladies, and we will make this website and this project a success. I'm not asking for anything. If you guys would like to donate some money, that's fine. If you don't, that's perfectly fine also. I'm trying to reach at everybody, the little man, the middleman. I want you guys to be financially independent. I don't care if I get money from this or not. A lot of people claim that it could get you rich. Like, I was watching this YouTube video and this guy was saying, hey, I could get you rich, and this Amazon video, this and that. Like, man, I don't know. Like, the guy's trying to always sell you a course. Don't you notice the guys that are always trying to help you, trying to sell you a course? I'm not trying to sell you anything. I promise you, I promise you, if you go through my course or go through my steps, it's more steps than a course. If you go through the steps that I'm explaining to you, I will promise you that you will be financially independent. If you're young, you're going to have a few $1 million. If you're older, you're going to have a decent amount of passive income on top of your Social Security or on top of whatever pension or income that you have. I'm going to help you out no matter what it takes. Okay? So once again, my name is Anton. Thanks a lot for listening to me, and hopefully this didn't turn you off and it will get you more interested in what we're trying to achieve. Thank you very much. Have a good day.